So they're saying that Jalen Duren's contract is expected to be in the ballpark of $200 to $20 million for 5 years. So that's what they're expecting the contract to be. So I mean, I would do that deal to keep him around. Now I hear people saying he can't shoot. Like I said, I don't need my big fella to know how to shoot. You know, that's not important to me. I think not the 3-pointer, but yeah, I don't need them to know how to shoot. I just need you to dominate the paint, fool. Hit a 10 to 15 footer at the most. So I'm trying to give y'all a rough estimate. Hold on, I'm tripping out here. Hold on. What am I doing, bro? Hold on. I am tripping. So he can be anywhere from around $44 million. So $44 million. That's the high end of it. And if you go hold on, if you go the other way, $40 to $44 million. You know, honestly, I mean, I'm comfortable playing 25, 30 million. Definitely, but 40 million or 40, I think 30, 35 as high as I go. We start getting to 40, 45. I don't know, man. I don't want to. I don't. Check out Detroit Pistons top. I don't know. In my opinion, you know, I can get Paul Reed, Stu, and then get a solid guy to be with them just to fill that void. You know, and let me see. You know, the free agent centers. Hold on. I just feel like you can man that position. I feel like you can man that position with those two guys and bring an additional guy in. So let's see. So you got Isaiah Hartenstein. He make about 29. So maybe that is the going rate. Nikola Vujovic, I mean, he was a non-factor. You know, Mitchell Robinson, that could work, but then again, he a part-time player. Yusuf Nurkic, Robert Williams, he ain't never healthy. Mark Williams. So yeah, you know, Walker Kessler. You know, so I mean, you got some guys, and he restricted, by the way. So somebody will have to make that offer. But I mean, 40 million. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they did or didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna trip either way. But you know, 40, 45 million. Well, I think you can, you know, get another guy with Paul Reed and Stu, and you can man that position, to be honest. But you know, but it's potential. If you really believe he gonna get better, I mean, so be it. But it's a critical decision to make because you got to sign Asar Thompson back. You know, when that money can go to a wing and you can get a body in there that can do what he can do. Because what did he average last year? What did he average? So last year he averaged 19 points a game, 19 and a half and 10 and a half rebounds. So that's up to them. Personally, that might be too rich for my blood for that position. You know, if I can go out there and, you know what I mean, But it's hard to get rid of a guy with that body, that athleticism. You know, ball handle getting better. I look at his jump shot. His jump shot seemed to be getting a lot better. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, honestly, to yeah, it's kind of hard to get. It's kind of hard to get rid of a guy, you know, with that potential, and then he goes somewhere and start hooping. But if you got a plan to keep, you can keep him and Nassar, and you got a plan to help Cade out and bring more scoring and shooting, and at the 4, so be it. But you know, I don't know, man. I don't know how much much better that they can continue to develop to pinpoint on development. I think they're gonna let him walk, bro. He gonna get traded. He gonna get signed and traded, bro. I mean, I could be wrong. If he stay here, it's gonna be because of Cade. But in general, them not locking him up to a deal last year let you know right then and there that I think they prefer stretch 5. That's just my opinion. They are just doing the most, dog. These people that's cleaning up out here is just doing the most. But I could be wrong. But I get why when you got somebody that's that physically talented and, you know, he grew a couple inches a couple seasons ago. You look at the ball handling, the athleticism. I think what it don't benefit is that they play too much of a slow pace. I think when you got Asar Thompson, Jalen Duren out there, they should play a lot faster than what they are. I do think if they pay him to come back, I think if they in a faster system, he would benefit a lot more. I think similar to Amari Stoudemire, I think that's kind of a modern day guy that he gotta modern his game after. You know, I think, you know, that pick and roll that him and Steve Nash had, that pick and pop, eventually Stoudemire, you know, took his range out to 3-point land. I think that's somebody, you know, when I say Patrick Ewing, people might not know Patrick, but that's somebody that he kind of should more modern, that his game should be like. That's what his game should be like. He should be looking at a Stoudemire. You know, in ways, he more physically gifted than Stoudemire. A little bit more thicker, but it is what it is, man. But let me know what y'all girls and guys think about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Cash App, Venmo, everything inside the link tree in the description. Say find me everywhere. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.